Magic Kingdom has more rides than any other park at Disney, so today we are ranking all 15 rides in Magic Kingdom from worst to best. No sugarcoating, no filler. Let's start at the bottom. Number 15. Magic Carpets of Aladdin. Magic Carpets of Aladdin is an aerial spinner. The same ride system as Dumbo and Astro Orbiter, except Dumbo is more iconic, and Astro Orbiter at least has an interesting view. The main novelty here is a camel that sometimes spits water at you. That is genuinely it. If you have young kids who love Aladdin specifically, this one earns its keep. For everyone else, Adventureland has Pirates of the Caribbean and Jungle Cruise within walking distance. Use your time accordingly. Number 14. Tomorrowland Speedway. Tomorrowland Speedway serves one very specific audience, kids who have never driven anything before and are losing their minds about it. If you are in that camp or traveling with someone in that camp, this ride delivers exactly what it promises. For everyone else, the guided rail removes any real driving control. The outdoor queue in Florida heat is rough, and the gasoline exhaust is a sensory experience you did not ask for. Check the wait before you join the line. If it's over 15 minutes, do something else and come back near close when it empties out. Number 13. The Barnstormer. The Barnstormer is exactly 1 minute long. It has a few sharp turns, a small drop through Goofy's stunt barn, and a brief aerial view of Storybook Circus at the top. For a kid who has never been on a roller coaster, this is the perfect first one. Low enough to feel safe, exciting enough to make them want to do it again immediately. Adults, ride it if the wait is under 10 minutes and you want to say you did it. Otherwise, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a 3-minute walk in the same direction. Number 12. It's a Small World. It's a Small World is a piece of Walt Disney's original vision, and it will outlast everything else on this list. The boat ride carries you through hand-painted scenes of over 300 singing dolls representing countries from around the world. It is sweet, it is iconic, and the melody will be playing in your head from the moment you board until approximately 3 days after you leave Florida. The wait is almost always short. Babies and toddlers love it. For everyone else, it is a rite of passage. Ride it once per trip out of respect and move on. Number 11. Mad Tea Party. Mad Tea Party is visually one of the most beautiful rides in all of Fantasyland, especially at night when the lanterns are lit and every cup is spinning in a different direction. The mechanics are simple. You spin a wheel to control how fast your cup rotates, and the platform beneath you revolves regardless. Here is the honest warning. This is the ride most likely to put an adult on the ground. If you have any sensitivity to spinning whatsoever, either skip it or do not spin your cup. If you have no such sensitivity and want to compete with your family on who can reach the highest speed, this is genuinely excellent for that. Number 10. Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. Under the Sea consistently gets overlooked because it is not the flashiest ride in Fantasyland. That is a mistake. You board a clamshell vehicle, you glide through the complete story of The Little Mermaid from Ariel's grotto to Ursula's deal to the finale, and the attraction almost never has a wait exceeding 20 minutes. Ursula's scene is genuinely impressive. The ride is air-conditioned, and the Omni-Mover system keeps the queue moving at a pace that means you spend almost no time standing still. Given that Peter Pan's flight is often 60 minutes for the same genre of ride, this one is an easy decision. Number 9. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is one of those rides that adults pretend they are only riding for the kids, and then end up enjoying more than they expected. You are in a honeypot. You bounce with Tigger. You drift through a blustery storm scene. Then things get briefly surreal in the Heffalumps and Woozles dream sequence before the storm clears and everyone is celebrating. The interactive queue where you can touch the honey wall and watch the characters react is the best queue design in all of Fantasyland. Rides in the low 30-minute wait range all day. Number 8. Buzz Lightyear Space. Ranger Spin, Buzz Lightyear Space. Ranger Spin closed for a significant refurbishment at the start of 2026 and is scheduled to reopen in spring. When it returns, you board a 360-degree spinning cruiser, pick up a laser cannon, and spend the entire ride trying to shoot Z targets on the walls to outscore whoever is in the seat next to you. The ride is competitive in a way that makes it genuinely re-rideable. The main honest caveat: the targeting system is inconsistent enough that it can feel like luck as much as skill. If you want a shooting ride with pure skill mechanics, Toy Story Mania at Hollywood Studios is the superior version. But Buzz has the Tomorrowland atmosphere and that iconic animatronic queue that makes it worth the ride. Number 7. Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. The People Mover has one of the most dedicated fan bases of any Disney attraction, and the wait is almost always under 5 minutes. You glide above all of Tomorrowland on an elevated open-air tram, you pass through the inside of Space Mountain, you drift above Buzz Lightyear, and at one point you get a view of Progress City, Walt Disney's original model for what became Epcot. It is one of the most genuinely relaxing things you can do in the entire resort. If you are hitting peak afternoon heat and your group needs a break without giving up ride time, this is the move. No lightning lane, no planning, just walk on and let it carry you for 10 minutes. Number 6. Peter Pan's Flight. Peter Pan's Flight is one of the most genuinely magical experiences in Fantasyland. Your pirate ship hangs from a track above you rather than below, which means you truly feel like you are flying. You soar over a glowing nighttime London, drift into Neverland, and the whole thing unfolds at a pace that feels dreamlike rather than rushed. The brutal, honest truth is that the standby wait is almost always 60 to 75 minutes for a ride that lasts under 3 minutes. If you ride it without a lightning lane, hit it at rope drop or in the final 30 minutes before park close. Anything in between and the math does not work in your favor. Number 5. Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is the most variable ride in Magic Kingdom, and that variability is the entire point. The animatronic animals, the crumbling Cambodian temple, the hippos surfacing with startling realism, those are all consistent. What changes is your skipper. A great skipper turns Jungle Cruise into one of the funniest 10 minutes you will spend in any theme park anywhere. A weak delivery of the same jokes and you are watching the back of someone's head and counting the animatronics. When the skipper is on, this ride genuinely belongs in the top 3. At its average, it sits comfortably here at 5. Book a lightning lane if the wait exceeds 40 minutes. Number 4. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train does something no other coaster in Magic Kingdom does. The minecart ride vehicles swing laterally side to side through every turn, which turns what would be a straightforward family coaster into something that genuinely surprises you. The outdoor section has one of the best views in all of Fantasyland. The indoor mining scene with the 7 dwarf animatronics is legitimately impressive work. And the Snow White Cottage finale is a storybook moment that earns its landing. The only thing keeping this from the top 3 is a wait time that consistently runs 60 to 90 minutes and an individual lightning lane price that can sting. It is worth it. Budget for it. Number 3. Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is the standard against which every other Disney dark ride is measured. It begins before you board a vehicle. The stretching room pre-show, where the walls drop and the ceiling reveals how the previous owner of the estate died, is one of the best pieces of theme park storytelling in existence. The Doom Buggy moves you through 999 haunted rooms at a pace that lets you absorb every detail. The Grand Ballroom floating ghost waltz, the seance room with Madame Leota, the hitchhiking ghosts who appear in your reflection at the exit. This is not a thrill ride, it is a masterpiece of atmospheric storytelling, and you will always notice something you missed on the previous ride, every time. Number 2. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Tiana's Bayou Adventure took the structure of the original ride and delivered something that genuinely surpasses it. The bayou scenes are alive with bioluminescent light and firefly effects that feel unlike anything else in Magic. Kingdom, the animatronics of Tiana and Lewis and the critter bands are among the most expressive Disney has put in any attraction. The storytelling is warm and specific. You are not just going through scenes, you are in a community being built around a shared dream. And then the 52-foot drop hits at 42 miles per hour, and everything that came before it earns its finale. The wait is almost always worth it. Ride it. Number 1. TRON Lightcycle. Run TRON Lightcycle Run is the best ride in Magic Kingdom, and it is not particularly close. You board a motorcycle-style light cycle, lean forward, and a launch system shoots you from 0 to 60 miles per hour under the illuminated upload canopy in a burst of light and wind that is genuinely unlike anything else Disney has ever built at this park. The outdoor section under the canopy is breathtaking, particularly at night. The indoor grid section delivers sharp banking turns through glowing light trails at a pace that makes the whole experience feel faster than the numbers suggest. In 2026, the ride features a TRON Aries overlay with the canopy burning in red and orange and a new enhanced soundtrack. If you do one thing at Magic Kingdom, this is it. Lightning Lane or rope drop plan for it from the start. That is every Magic Kingdom ride ranked from worst to best in 2026. TRON is the one to plan your day around. Haunted Mansion and Tiana are the ones that earn repeat rides. And the People Mover is always waiting for you when you need a break and a reminder of why this park works. Drop your own number 1 in the comments if it is not TRON we need to talk. And check out the Magic Kingdom Complete Guide for everything you need before your trip.